During today's Walk of Fame ceremony presented by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce and the Hollywood Historic Trust, we are delighted to honor one of Hollywood's most iconic and admired movie stars, as he is honored today with the 2,430th star at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Today we honor Donald Sutherland. On a special note, I want to mention that his star is located right next to that of his son Kiefer. In fact, Kiefer's star is right underneath this platform. Woo! And I should mention that Anna Martinez, our Walk of Fame producer, always tries to find a great location for our honorees, and she did again today. Let's bring to the stage now our honoree, Donald Sutherland. Right here is fine. Now, a native of Ireland, our first speaker continues to turn heads in Hollywood. He is the recipient of a Golden Globe for his performance in the dark comedy in Bruce. This summer, he can be seen in Fright Night, and you will also see him in a comedy with our honoree titled Horrible Bosses, which opens this summer. He recently wrapped the film The Way Back opposite Ed Harris and Jim Sturgis. Please welcome to the stage Colin Farrell.
How uncomfortable that you just stand there and listen to all this, man. Good morning, everyone. I won't bore you all with talk of Donald's career, because that could go on a while. I won't speak of a career that spans over 130 films, working in such diverse roles as Mr. Bennett in Pride and Prejudice, to Professor Dave Jennings in Animal House. He's worked with Federico Fellini and Bernardo Bertolucci, and as recently as 2007 could be seen in the short film Sleepwalkers, playing the esteemed role of businessman struck by a taxi. Thank God for IMDb. And then there was MASH, the award-winning film from Robert Altman. A couple of cheers there for MASH. As the rebellious and womanizing yet talented Dr. Hawkeye, Donald's work in that film came in a time when public favor had turned against the war in Vietnam. Many people found the dramatic content of MASH as subversive. Others just found in it the many contradictions that exist in wartime within men who are at odds with what they're supposed to be fighting for. MASH sparked conversation. If it didn't light the fuse, it helped keep it lit. And sometimes cinema has this power, and Donald was very much part of that. So I won't talk about any of that. I won't talk about any of the awards he's won or the honors he's received. Instead, I'll just say I'll never forget the first words that Donald spoke to me when we first met, and we were getting ready to work together on Robert Towne's telling of John Fante's Ask the Dust. I can't remember exactly where we were, but I think we were in Robert's house. I approached Donald to introduce myself, and he looked at me straight in the eye, and with a wisdom born of a long life of travel and cultural endeavor, he said these words: "Put out that damn cigarette." He's been my friend ever since. I learned not to smoke around Donald. See, he's allergic. At least that's what he's been telling people for years. He's one of the few actors it was good for my health to work with. We've made 2 films together now, and each time I've worked with Donald, it's left me wanting more. Truly, the man is truly a giant of film. What are you about? 6'3", boss?
6'3".
About 6'3", a giant of film and television. He's put out many lifetimes of work in his one trip here. His 4 sons are also in the film industry, so his name will live on in that way. They are Kiefer, Rosif, Angus, and Royd. And it's fitting that Donald's star is to be unveiled today, right beside his son Kiefer's. I'm delighted to have spent time in your shadow, man. Really am. Yeah, it's been a joy each and every time, and thanks for having me here today. And you deserve this, and fair play to you, Donald.
Donald, the Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. We have a beautiful resolution here, passed by the City Council and signed by the Mayor, honoring you for taking any property. So, It's time to hear from our honoree. Please welcome Donald Sutherland.
This thing doesn't come loose, does it? No, I mean, everybody's back there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. This has made me incredibly happy. And thank you to my dear, dear friend, Ronald Moyer, and for the darling Colin Farrell for standing up here for me. I can't stop smiling. I'm sorry I'm standing on Kiefer's star, but this is wonderful for me. I think Jack Benny probably summed it up best. He was honored, and I think he hit the nail right on the head. He said, "Thank you. Thank you. I don't deserve this. But I have arthritis and I don't deserve that either." You know, when this kind of thing happens to you, when you're a younger person and your future is ahead of you, it means one thing. But when you're 75 years old and the bulk of your future, not all of it, but the bulk of it is behind you, it means something completely different. It's different to be 75. You know, when you're 75, you're in a car, you're going by a cemetery. You don't just drive by the cemetery. You turn and you look. You look at mausoleums and monuments and cenotaphs and crypts and tombstones. You're window shopping. You are. I mean, I looked at Rodney Dangerfield a while ago. It's a very elegant black piece of granite with his name. Very simple. The dates. And engraved on it are 4 words that read, "There goes the neighborhood."
I saw that yesterday.
What you're doing at my age is you're looking for your marker. And why I am so filled with happiness and joy is because you guys have given me my marker. And the great thing about this marker, unlike the other markers, is that this marker I can actually come and visit. So I could get a chair and sit here, or a bucket and a mop and clean it, and make sure that people don't step on it. So I am incredibly grateful to Universal Pictures and Focus Features, to Kevin McDonald's wonderful film, The Eagle, with Channing Tatum and Jamie Bell. I'm incredibly grateful to them for making this happen. And I have to be truthful, after the November election, I really never thought I would be thanking the United States Chamber of Commerce. But in this particular instance, from the very bottom of my heart, I thank the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce for letting this happen. It means an incredible amount to me, and you will see me here an awful lot. I thank you. Francine thanks you. Rose, Blossom, Angus, Angela, my daughter Rachel, Kiefer, my granddaughter Sarah, we all thank you. Kiefer can't be here. He's in New York rehearsing, but he sent me a note, which I've asked Colin, my surrogate son, to come up and read it for me, if he will. And he's going to.
Dear Dad, I can't begin to express how disappointed I am not to be there with you on this very special day. It seems that work has conspired once again to keep us apart. Today is a day where people will applaud the incredible contribution you have made to Hollywood and the film industry around the world. Something, as you know, I have always felt was overdue. But to be honest, I selfishly wanted to be there to simply tell you how proud I am to have you as my father, and how even more proud I am to be your son. I miss you very much. Can't wait to see you. Congratulations. Love, your son, Kiefer.
So Thank you. Anyway, this guy walked into a bar. No. I'll see you. Thank you very much.
Time to unveil the star, but let me just say first, and in memory of our late honorary mayor Johnny Grant, we hereby declare this Donald Sutherland Day in Hollywood.
The hokey pokey.